The Trump administration has invoked state secrets privilege and is refusing to give a federal judge any additional information about the deportation of Venezuelan migrants to El Salvador using an 18th century wartime law. The administration is now asking an appeals court to lift the U.S. District Judge James Boasberg's temporary restraining order and allow these deportation flights to continue under the Alien Enemies Act. Earlier this month, Boasberg said those flights must stop in order to give people alleged to be gang members due process. CBS News Justice Department reporter Jake Rosen is following this for us. So, Jake, a lot of focus at the appeals hearing was regarding jurisdiction. The Trump administration arguing the Venezuelan migrants should be challenging their detention in Texas, not in D.C. How did the appeals court respond?
Well, the Trump-appointed judge who was on this appeals court panel seemed to agree that that would be a correct decision to make on behalf of the ACLU and that they should be filing another suit there. However, it gets a little bit complicated because when an Obama-appointed judge who was on that same panel prodded the Department of Justice attorney as to actually how many of these people are in Texas, how many of them are in different states around the country, the Department of Justice attorney had no information to share with the court, and he said it's possible that there are people outside of Texas. It's possible that there are people at other military bases ready to be deported, and people in custody in all 50 states. The ACLU attorney then said, we don't even know how many people we would be suing on behalf of because, like you just pointed out, the Department of Justice has not shared specifics on how many people are ready to be deported under the Alien Enemies Act, how many people are in what state, and other logistics of that they claim is now a national security secret. So it gets very complicated, and the ACLU basically said, well, then do we have to go file habeas petitions in every state trying to free these people or at least get some kind of explanation on why they're being held and to challenge their cases individually there. And so we'll see what the circuit court rules, but it certainly got complicated very fast when you get to that point. It may very well be that the court lets this case continue in Washington, D.C., where it currently has been under Judge Boasberg.
Real quick, Jake, because I have another question for you. What's a habeas petition?
It's basically a motion by attorneys to bring forward what the charges are against these people. We've seen it in the Columbia student case. We've seen this in a number of these cases where people have been detained by immigration authorities or DHS authorities, but have not actually been deported yet. That's what the ACLU says that they would have to do on behalf of an unknown number of people who would be deported as potential and alleged Venezuelan gang members.
Okay, Jake Rosen, we have to leave it there for right now. Thank you.